Hello and welcome back to the third episode of A Normal Lost Phone. And we'll get back right to it and continue reading in the forum, the BU forum. Next part is hormones and operations. Here you can ask any questions you have about hormones and operations. Figured that out. Super Pocket writes, "Hi, I've been wondering a lot recently about how hormones work. I've been dressing as a girl for a while, but people give me weird looks in the street. I feel like everybody sees me as a guy. I don't know any trans women in real life, so I haven't really got anyone I can ask. Can someone tell me what hormones I can take, how it works, and the side effects? If you've taken them, how did it go for you? If you've chosen not to take them, why?" I don't know much about the topic, but I'm often on Reddit, and as many people are, I suppose. And while I don't subscribe to any forums for trans people, bisexual people, and go because I am not one of those things, they often simply pop up randomly, and some pictures of especially trans women are very convincing. So hormones are pretty magical in that regard. They can definitely work a whole lot. Anyway, hi, I've been taking them for 3 years, so I think I can help. To put it simply, taking hormones is like going through puberty all over again. You go through all the same physical changes, like growing boobs, happy emoji, and mental ones. You'll be very, very emotional sometimes. Yeah, figured, because our emotions are guided a whole lot by our hormones, so that makes sense. And that's about all there is to know. The side effects really vary depending on the person and dose. Some tend to have a lower sex drive, less energy, or even feel a bit depressed, but in the end it's equivalent to cis women's hormones, and they're fine with it. Okay. Unfortunately, there's no way to know in advance, and on the other hand, you can limit the risks by starting with small doses. Regarding taking the treatment, it depends on how it's prescribed. I rub a gel on my stomach and twice once per day and take a small pill. It's as simple as that. So there you go. Hope that helped. If you ever have any questions, just ask. I didn't know you can rub it somewhere. For some reason, I always have thought it would be injections, which is for sure possible as well. That it can be a pill makes sense though, because the pill is basically hormones, so yeah. Anyway, hi, don't want to spoil the mood, but Tessie's story reply seems a little bit too optimistic for me. Yeah, I had that feeling too, because there are definitely some stronger side effects and possible negative consequences. Hormones are pretty powerful. You didn't say anything about the consequences in the world around you. When you start your transition, there is, of course, a time where you're going to be at an awkward stage where people will give you weird looks, whether you present yourself as a man, woman, or man. It can be a handicap for your studies, work, and social relationships, and can also be dangerous depending on the context. Sorry to be so blunt, but the reason I'm not taking hormones at the moment is because I know that I'd probably have my mouth smashed in if I went out in the street. So I hope I've also helped to answer your question, Super Pocket. I know what I've said might be a bit discouraging, but you need to know all the aspects of transitioning before you start. That is probably a controversial take here. You're totally right to mention all that Clonieto. It's true that my experience taking hormones has been very positive. My transition was quick and went well. My friends and family all supported my decision, and I live in an area that generally isn't too transphobic. About the side effects, they really vary depending on your treatment plan, and it's related to the country you live in. Some meds used in one country are illegal in another, mostly because they can cause depression. And we all react differently to hormones. Some women respond very well, others not so much, and some very badly, and there's no way to know in advance. Super Pocket, I think that the only piece of advice I can give you is to think carefully about whether you can afford a transition right now. Think about your parents, friends, and school. And if you'd be able to hold up to any of the worst side effects. If you still think you're ready to go through it, I'd say go for it, it'll change your life. When you're caught missed by someone super cute, it will make all the effort worthwhile. Yeah, I guess so. From Banzai. Hey there. Since we're talking about medical stuff, I'd like to ask a few questions about operations. So I've been taking hormones for just under a year. It's all going really well for now. And I'm starting to think about various operations. I've heard that getting your Adam's apple removed is quite an easy one, so I find that hard to believe. It's still an operation on your throat. Yeah, that can for sure have vast consequences if anything goes wrong. But I didn't actually think about that. That's also a thing, but makes total sense because an Adam's apple is, at least I think, a pretty clear sign of a male, but I bet there are cis females and can also have somewhat of an Adam's apple there or something that looks like it. I'm pretty sure I've heard about that in the past. Hey, it's me again, Tessie Star. I had the first operation a few months ago to get my Adam's apple removed, as you can probably imagine. I was really stressed about it, but it all turned out okay in the end. I didn't feel anything, just had a bit of a sore throat for a few days, but the other operations are probably getting to be more complicated. Then our protagonist writes, you guys are talking a lot about hormones and operations, but do you really have to do all that when you are trans? It scares me. I can't even make myself get piercings. And I don't really want to do it. Don't worry about it, you don't have to do anything at all. You're not less trans if you haven't had an operation or aren't taking hormones. After all, it's a mental state firstly, and then maybe a physical one, so that's correct for sure. If you don't feel the need to do it, no problem. Gender is between your ears, not between your legs. As I said. Still, just so you know, remember that hormones don't just come in scary syringes, they come in pills in gel form too. Yeah, it's just what I thought. Okay, that's interesting. I have a feeling the authors of the game really know what they are talking about and also know which topics are really uncommon, and one of the reasons this game exists is to probably educate people about what the whole topic is about. And they probably read a lot of forum posts and stuff and figured, okay, people always think hormones come in syringes, as I did in some way. Let's make it clear that this is not the case. That's cool. Thanks to Tell the Truth, I've been confused and doubting myself a lot. For example, I'm kind of worried I might not be trans enough, but your answer is really reassuring. Thanks again. You guys have said a lot about female transition, but how does it work for trans men? Do the hormones have the same effects? No, you get completely different effects when you take testosterone. I've just started taking it and I haven't had any effects yet, but as far as I know, here's what's in store. Hair thickening, voice getting deeper. Careful, the change is permanent. Redistribution of fat, your face will change a bit, more squareness in the jaw. Easier to muscle up, breasts getting smaller, hair loss, sweating more, increase in libido. With moods it can vary. Generally, someone gets more nervous, short-tempered at the beginning and gradually learns to manage it. Some people get no change at all and stay stable. Oh yeah, and your periods reduce or even disappear completely. There's probably a plus for some. There's also some small effects down below, but I'm not going to write about that here, but nothing bad, so don't worry about it. Most of the effects happen progressively during the first month of testosterone and carry on for about 2 years after you start taking them. That's pretty much it. Help? I know this. Oh god, the guy with the form. He's in every setting. Beauty! Hi everyone, I thought it would be good if we posted all our beauty tips here. What are your morning rituals for when you want to look pretty? Hey, unfortunately I don't have any beauty tips to offer. I'm actually looking for some... Lol, I really need some help. I started to test testosterone last week and I really want to celebrate by doing something special like a new haircut or something. But I have no idea what to do. Help? I've got a normal feminine face, round with a small nose and mouth. Any ideas? I'm open to any ideas that can help me bring out the male in me. Don't worry, we can find something that works for you. Most cuts for guys are shorter at the sides and longer at the top. I'd suggest looking on the internet or in fashion magazines to find references that fit you. Whether it's a character from a TV show or an ordinary person. It's better if you find the references from guys who have a face with a shape similar to yours. The more you have, the easier it will be to choose one that suits you. And your hairdresser will surely be happy to see some pictures of the results you're looking for. Thanks, I'm going to the hairdresser tomorrow. You're welcome. I went to the hairdresser, but I'm not sure about the cut I got. What do you think? Hello Simba, this is just to let you know that I removed the photo from your message. It's not because I'm the mean admin who deletes everything, but if this forum has rules, it's so they can be respected. I don't want anything that allows people to identify the members of the forum. It's safer for everyone. Well, I think he or she could have somewhat censored the face, although it might have an impact on the on how the picture is the haircut is perceived, but well, that's what I would try to do. So, what should I do to get opinions on my new hairstyle? You need to get to the VIP part of the forum for that. Cool. What do I need to go to get in? I only invite people to VR sections that I've met in real life. Come meet me at Transpride on December 19th. Okay, I'll be there. Yay, got one more. Okay, so this isn't really a beauty tip, but I'd still like to share it. It's a mistake you should all try to avoid. Those electric epilators for cis women that you're supposed to be able to use on your face. Oh god. Don't even try to use them if you're a trans woman. Using them on facial hair really hurts, believe me. Yeah. I never used an epilator, but I know a thing or two about hair removal. Not that I'm an expert or something, but let's just say I did so. And an epilator, as far as I know, works by simply pulling the hair out. Was it like that? So it doesn't grow back. I have a female friend that definitely confirms that those things hurt, but she still uses them, I guess. And yeah, I know what beard hair is like, and pulling beard hair out while I keep pulling single hairs out simply with my teeth, honestly, when they grow large enough. When they still come loose, and then I have to get it out of my mouth again, which sucks. It's basically like biting your nails or something, like such a habit, but way less harmful and destructive. But going with an epilator across your face, trying to pull those hair out, God, it has to hurt so bad. Not a good idea. Yeah, and Flip Flop Flop found it apparently really funny because he just said, "You just made me laugh real hard." And then there's the password guy again. Oh god. Okay. Hobbies and free time. There's no to run. Okay, I get an achievement called book form because I will read all this stuff. Alright. In this thread, you can talk about anything you like not related to trans identity. So off topic basically. Is there a word beyond trans identity? LOL. There is, and it's grey, boring and dull. What are we supposed to talk about here then? Like music, films, video games, arts, cooking. Are these topics and more if you like sports, clubbing, nature, computers, shopping, pets, travel? This is the anything goes part of the forum. Yeah, as I said, off topic. That's what it's called. Now you're giving us too many topics. Nope. But it's good, it's a start. You mentioned sports and I have a question. Because I like playing table tennis, does anybody know anyone else who plays? I don't, but I know that in some cities there are LGBT plus inclusive sports clubs with many different activities. I've got friends who play volleyball in Heliopools Club. Maybe you can check if there's one in your city. Is it a big city? I live in a village, but it's not far from Iliopool. What about music then? What are your favorite bands or singers? There are even organized tournaments where the clubs from different cities participate. They are friendly competitions but great fun. I volunteered for one and I'm looking forward to the next time. Clonito. I can ask my friends for the club's contact details. Thanks, don't worry, found them already. They don't have a table tennis group, but if there are more people interested, maybe we can start a group in January. There are many other sports, so maybe I'll give the badminton club group a try. I've been listening to Edward Frollo and Cedric Menendez. They're pretty cool. Anyone know them? Yeah, I like them too. What kind of music is it? They are along the lines of Stjoy Snack. If you know, maybe. We should meet and go to concerts from time to time. Please remember that arranging meetings in person is only allowed in the VIP section of the forum. Don't post the meeting time and place in public. Daisy Star, no worries. I just mentioned it as a possibility, not something to do now. I'm more into jazz, indie rock and classical music, so I'm a musician myself. Impressive something. What do you play? Does anyone know Hector Bonte and Corinne Fenoglio? I love him. Yes, I know them too. I play the harp, but I've been focusing more on composing lately. Maybe as a way to make a living or at least a bit of money as a freelancer. That's quite interesting to know something. I hope your talent allows you to make enough money that way you might be able to avoid workplace discrimination and those kind of contracts. Yes, it's actually the first thing I thought about when he mentioned that he wants to work as a freelancer. I thought this was a thread for hobbies and free time. Don't talk about work here, or you will be reported to the admins. But you're right, it is also an interesting topic. Maybe you or whoever should start a new thread about work for trans people. I'm just starting and have sent some compositions and I'm waiting for the response, which he since then has received and has had a positive response, as we learned. You're right, this should be about free time, haha, and thanks for the suggestion. And then he goes again with his password stuff. So, now we are locked out of that VIP section we need to get into. And I didn't really see any password. I had hoped that I would have gotten a hint there on what the password might be. So this is getting complicated again, because one issue is I don't even know if he or she set the password herself or if the forum admin does so. So yeah. Fuck. What does it? If you get a password wrong, it won't be. You get a password to your email. So. And I think it should be here. Theoretically, view from. Because you signed up for discussion forums. It was the activation email. Is there any after? And I noticed we got music playing this time because I figured because I have chosen some tracks manually last time to listen to them, it stopped the music. No drafts. Nothing sent. Maybe. Okay, that's how it works. Okay. What is your father's year of birth? Okay, when is his father born? So, yeah, okay, I get it. We got a picture here, there. And it's from the year of birth. So, 2015. And yeah, I'm using calculator, don't judge me. Minus 54, which is 1961. Alright, 1961. Okay, now we got an email. I'm so clever. The new password is 5577, so 570, okay. 7700. Alright. Didn't need to pause this time to figure it out. Got an achievement. Be a VIP member. Hello. Hi there. I'm Barbara from Kovonia. I'm Harry from Melren. Clotilde from... What the fuck is Clotilde for a name? Not judging, just wondering. From Dinatown at your service. Victor from Eliopool. Hedy here, Santa Rafaela. Okay, let's keep it short and simple. Who's going to Transpride on December 19th? Me, I'm so looking forward to it, particularly because I haven't been since 2013. I can't wait to see you again, Chloe. I'll be there. I should be coming. I've been thinking about bringing something along. We met at the LGBT center in Marin. She's cool. She would be... So would it be okay to add her to the VSP section of the forum? I like to meet people in person before inviting them here. Okay, fine. I'll introduce you to her if she comes with me to Transpride. Hi everyone, so thanks for the invite to the VIP section. I'm honored. So yeah, I'm Samira. That's how she wants to be called. Okay. Why not? Nice name. I like it more than Sam, actually. Could still be short. Sam could still be the shortening of Samira, so Sam still fine, I guess. Anyway, we met this weekend. I took lots of photos during Transpride on my cell phone. Can I share them here? Of course, but make sure you only post the good ones here. Is it mean to say that this picture is anything but flattering? I mean... Too much makeup? Too much weight? Didn't she look a lot thinner before? Anyway, doesn't matter. That's better. Even more makeup, but that's actually better. I don't even know it's Sam or not. Maybe not. Probably not. That's pretty. It's pretty cute. Yeah, and finger. Yeah, she has also darker skin. Sure. So I don't know who it is, but that's just some random people, I guess. I just got confused. Whoa, girl, you changed. But if it's another person, that's fine. Okay, we need to download some more, of course. Because why not? She doesn't look very happy. But he does. Smooches. Gertrude and Oscar. Michelangelo and Enolo. Okay. Okay, that's all the pics I took. Thanks, Barrow, for taking the photo of me. So, yeah. So who is it? This one? I'm not sure. Maybe here? Anyway, doesn't matter. It's the first time I've had my picture taken as a mirror. It's really great. I've shut them off all now, so I'm going to delete them from my phone. I'm worried my mom might see them. She's always messing with my stuff. Your photos are really cool, so you know what you should do about your mom. You should install a fake calculator app. It's an app that looks like a real calculator, but when you install it, you choose a special number. And when you enter it and press I've forgotten what it's in English. It's the equal button, yeah. It opens a hidden folder where you can keep whatever you want. Woo, wow, awesome. How come I only just find out about this? I already deleted all the photos. So I've installed the fake calculator. I've put all my sensitive stuff there now. I'm glad it helped. Did you make sure to choose a strong password? It is a strong password indeed, but I'm sure I won't forget it. It is something to do with all of you. I love my photo. I would like to use it on a dating website. I think the one I've been using so far really ugly. How do I download it? Great pic, Hedy. You just need to click on it. So yeah, that's gonna be complicated. So it has something to do with them. It is a calculator though. So I can only input numbers. So the BR form won't work. Now there could also be one way of entering a password. I can think of something like letters to numbers or something. Or I need to find some numbers here. What? Yeah, well. That is it. I mean, how many digits can it have? Let's test it out. Yeah, it can have a lot of digits. You could have been a bit more clearly, girl. Really. Ah, damn it. They keep doing it to me. Is there... So, maybe a date again. And... one way could be to... the date we got invited here. So, maybe the 12/20... 2015. 2015. No. And it also, of course, doesn't give an error message because it's in principle just a calculator. So then the one thing would be, of course, the Pride event he visited. Of course, that would make sense. Can we see at the... just let me visit the gallery. So it would be 19/12/2015. Oops. 19/12/2015. No, it isn't. Oh boy. Is there any hint here? No. Would be funny if the password would simply be like, what was it? Yeah, this, right? but the other direction. Because you normally flip the calculator, which isn't really possible here. Yeah, what do we have? Another hint? I would think the hint is somewhere in the VIP section. At least it would make sense. So when I look at let's look at the calendar and let's try to figure out when was it Pride. And it was the book festival. That's what he concealed it as. Book festival. And that's also why he's happy about it. That would be 19th. Yeah, we already tried that. Anything else? Another hint? It has something to do with all of you. So maybe when it opened, let's try 31/8/2015. 31/8. Damn it. 1/8/2015. No. And there's also no way to add a dot, so but it could also, yeah. Okay, just a second. 12, 20. Again, just a second. It was let's just say 19/12/2015. 19. Oh no, it's 12, 19. Damn it. 12, 19, 2000. What was it? Damn it. What? 15. 2015. God, I was screw brain. Okay, so this also doesn't work. I had hoped it simply need to add the slash there. But we don't have enough space for more there. Which is quite weird for a calculator, to be honest. But we'll take it. I think I need to do a pause once again here to try to figure that out. And after I've done, if I've done, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back again and I really figured it out. I actually need to look back again what I even entered, because I tried some stuff, even something like translating LGBTQ or LGBT and plus and BU as in the forum name to numbers from the alphabet, so how the letters are arranged in the alphabet, but that was not us. And then I remembered in this weather app there were some registered cities there and some zip codes, and I figured, well, might be one of the places, let's enter those. And I think it was the fourth one, so 33814, which is supposed to be Dinatown. What was yeah, one of them was from Dinatown, and I guess the forum host, maybe, let's see, was it she? Colonial is from Dinatown. Clotilde. Maybe someone else was there, maybe the Transpride or something. Anyway, yeah, now I need to enter it again. Alright, was it even Dinatown? Well, let's try again. 3, 3. 814. Was it that one? No, it wasn't even that one. Then maybe the previous one I just... oh no, it was the one after, I guess. 85922. I entered it and immediately forgot it. Yeah. Before I do that again, let me check what it actually was. So this is the city for Kovonia. Who's from Kovonia? From Kovonia. Okay, it's this dude from Barbara, from the one that opens this. And that's why it's important to all of them, because without Barbara from Kovonia, then that whole thing here wouldn't exist, and that's why it's important. Alright, so let's enter the number again, because it can't remember it, which makes sense considering it shall be concealed. So now we have a diary. Discover intimate secrets is the achievement called Secret Garden. So on the 1st of December 2015, and now it's in that order again. It's American dates are really confusing. Dating too, but dates especially. Anyway, I finally got a new phone to replace the one that got stolen. It works alright, but I've got mixed feelings about it. I lost all I had on my old phone, old pictures and messages. On the other hand, I like to think there's some meaning to losing it. Maybe it's the universe telling me, come on, it is time to start a clean slate, take your life into your own hands and start anew. Tomorrow there's a meeting for the support group for LGBT teens. Maybe I convince myself to go. I went to the support group's meeting. I had to make up something for my mom to let me go. I told her I joined the book club. She was so excited about it that she made... Oh, the whole book club is a support meeting. Oh, alright. Interesting. Makes sense. She was so excited about it that she made... yeah, and then she feeds all the members of the support club cake. Yeah, wouldn't she know? She was cake to bring. She really does everything she can to help me make new friends. So if she knew the kind of friends I made there, I'm not sure she'd be baking many cakes. You never know. Maybe cake making is takes more importance. Maybe she wants she doesn't support their decisions and doesn't want them in their household. But if they want cake, maybe she does so. Never know if you don't try. Anyway, then on the 6th, board games meeting was great today, but Melissa was so annoying afterwards. She threw yet another fit because of Alice. I have to say, it bothers me that she gets so jealous. On the other hand, I absolutely cannot have Melissa meet Alice. Alice thinks I'm Samira, but to Melissa, I'll be Samuel. Yeah, that's quite complicated, and it would kind of make sense to just stay with Sam because it works for both. I'll always be Samuel to her. I'll have to tell Melissa one day, but for now I just don't feel like I can do it. Plus we've been together for 3 years and she probably thinks it's together forever kind of deal. Me too. I'm head over heels for her, but I know she wouldn't be okay with Samira. Thankfully, Melissa doesn't want to have sex before getting married, because honestly, I really do not want to be naked in front of her for now. I don't feel comfortable enough with my body for that. Yeah, honestly, I think in a way, I think marriage in general is pretty stupid, because I don't need some arbitrary ritual to show someone I love them. That's for one. But, well, big party and stuff, if people want to do it, let them. But it's really stupid to not have sex before you marry, or even take years to do so, because if both parties aren't asexual, which is a thing, and then it's something else. Then sex is normally a really important part of a relationship, and it's really not a good idea to figure that out if you are compatible or not for years, because that will and can be a deal breaker for most people in a relationship. So figure that out soon, at least after a few weeks or at most a few months, and not wait years just to that be the reason to end the relationship. Then you could have figured that out way sooner. So on 3 days later, today the support group, people advised me to come out to at least one person I trust. I thought I could always talk to Alice about it. This Sunday she thinks I'm a lesbian since I told her about Melissa. She probably wouldn't take it badly if I admitted to her I was born Samuel. From what I learned about Alice, I also think she won't have a problem with it. But we'll see, I guess. What a shitty day, oh boy. I expected to come out to Alice today during our board games afternoon meetup. Not only did I not manage to do it, I also ended up withdrawing completely, stuck in my little shell. Lola, the stupid moron, told me she had to talk to me about something private. So apparently her boyfriend goes to the same school as me, and upon seeing his class photo she recognized me, but like as Samuel. So obviously she asked questions. I tried to come up with something like having a twin and she likes, but I ended up splurting something feeling embarrassed. She told me I could tell her the truth, being all you know, Samira, you can trust me, with a teeny bopper voice. Turns out I told her everything. What a mistake. She took it way too bad. She told me I was a monster, that she didn't want me to come and play with them ever again. I just feel like dying. Tomorrow's transport. I'm so excited I can barely sleep. And some drawings too. Cute. Transport was amazing. I just felt like I belonged for the first time in my life. No one to judge me. It was great. And Kovonia is just such a sweet city. I'd love to live there rather than in Marin. Seriously, Marin is the biggest bigoted city in the world. I'm pretty certain that half the population don't even know what LGBT stands for. To be fair, there are a lot of versions of that abbreviation, and they can add a lot more letters. And yes, I don't know what all of them stand for. I can Google it. I can find it out. But if it's more than 6 letters, you've got too much there. Then it's simply too complicated. Make it easier for people to understand. It was my dad's birthday tonight. We had a cozy evening. It was only my parents and Melissa. It was just unpleasant. They talked about queer couples' rights to adoption. I didn't know my parents were sort of close-minded on the topic, and apparently so is Melissa. My dad is super homophobic. I never dare come out to him. One thing to note is, and I think it will go to shit for her here, but generally, people can have very different opinions if some relative actually comes out. I mean, there was the whole thing with, what was it, brother, cousin? I don't remember, it doesn't matter. But if it's their own child, it can really go to shit, of course. But it can also change their view quite a bit, because then there is a natural conflict, because you like that person and that person is something you don't like, and then the interesting question is what part of you is stronger. Hopefully the one with the love for a kid, and then they maybe question their whole entire view. It's the same like some hardcore racist Nazi dude suddenly meeting a very, very nice Jewish person, especially if they don't realize that person is Jewish or black or any other minority they want to discriminate against. I only finding out later, and then there can be moments where something clicks because they figured, well, if that guy is a nice dude, maybe I was wrong. Won't happen often, but can be a possibility. So then, what a shitty day. I broke up with Melissa. We were gonna meet up tonight to celebrate the new... Yeah, now I get it why the moment, the timing for the breakup was that lingerie, pick of the lingerie she sent her, because then she doesn't want to get naked, and that's what triggered it. That's bad. We were gonna meet up tonight to celebrate the new year, just the two of us. I thought it was gonna be a relaxed evening, that she was going to be tired because of the fight, but that didn't seem to be the case, like at all. She even wanted to go out all tonight. To think she always told me she wanted to wait until getting married. All of a sudden she sends me a pic of the lingerie she was gonna wear tonight. I suppose she felt threatened by Alice and thought it was a way to keep me around for longer. Yep, that's definitely the right idea. But like, no way. I just didn't feel like I could keep lying to her, but I couldn't tell the truth either. Well, she could have tried to tell the truth at least. Anyway, Melissa's mom called. Apparently, she tried to commit suicide on New Year's Eve. Fuck, I can't believe it. It's my fault. I was so fucking idiotic. Oh, so... God, I got it confused. I thought Melissa's mom tried to commit suicide, but she called. Whoa. Yeah, yeah, that's bad. I am the worst. I felt awful after hearing the news. I ended calling Alice. I came clean, told her everything. She was terrific. It really did me good to finally tell her the truth. But it doesn't change anything about the fact that I feel like crap because of Melissa. Shit, how could she do this? Yeah, I mean, it's not your fault if someone else tries to commit suicide. But it's also a good idea to not end things like this in such a harsh way and simply tell the truth. Yeah, it has its dangers. Yeah, the only thing I can think of why she had a valid reason to hide the truth is her parents, basically. Melissa told me I was toxic. Honestly, I do not deserve to live. I've been contacted by Loud Note who are interested in my music. I'm all joy and happiness. Yeah, that's an up and down, isn't it? Just 4 days after. I signed up to a dating website today. Alice convinced me it was the best way to think about something other than Melissa. I'm not really sold. For starters, the website doesn't seem at all open to homosexual or bisexual people. No way to check profiles of your own gender. I had to create 2 accounts to explore different profiles. I really wonder if this was a good idea. I don't even really know what I'm looking for. Then on the 27th, I have had it. I don't know how this day could have gotten any worse. First, I learned via Theo that our parents have been lying to us for years, telling us my cousin was, Eric had joined the cult when actually he just got kicked out when his parents discovered he was gay. Trying to come out in this fucked up family is out of the question. The second terrible news of the day is that Alice is leaving Marin. She just got in for a semester abroad, her dream university, and she's leaving very soon. My one and only support in this shitty city is leaving. I can't even bring myself to be happy for her, even though I know I should. Understandable. If something shitty happens to you, it's hard to be happy for. Because of a decision someone else takes, it's hard to accept it. I would be the same. In 2 days I'll be 18. I'm not a believer, but I prayed for something to happen. I just want somebody to tell me, don't mind the others, erase me all from your life. Don't keep anything from the present. Leave your boy wardrobe in Melbourne, throw away your phone and leave to start anew somewhere else. And on his birthday, or her birthday, yeah, it's really hard to change something like that. So that's pretty normal, I think. There, we just passed midnight. I don't have to rely on my parents anymore. It's been 18. I've been 18 for 5 minutes. Now I don't have to rely on my parents anymore. I'm an adult. I wish I could say brave, independent adult person, but it's more like a trans adult stuck in Marin. It seriously seems like if I stay one more day in this town, I'll do something wrong. And we got an email to Alice. Hi Alice, I'm writing from the computer room of the Coronia LGBT Center. So I guess the inbox is synchronized. That works for my own email inbox too. So yeah. I just got there and I'm planning to rebuild my life there. So she actually left her family and fled there and got to another town and in their LGBT center. It's a decision I kinda made on a whim, but I really couldn't stand my life in Marin. I was suffocating there and you were really my only support. So when you told me you were leaving Marin, I got so depressed. In truth, you're right, I attach too much importance to dates and especially signs from fate. And I was waiting for a sign, just something, and guess what? My birthday present was a motorbike. How could I not see it as a sign? Oh, well, yeah, that works too. Using the motorbike to get away. Alright, nice. That's cool. Me looking for it. I said I was going for a ride and got away and never returned. That's cool. I feel so relieved to be gone. I wanted to erase every trace of my old life where I couldn't recognize myself. So I threw away my phone without thinking, and that is why we have it. So, well, I can't call you. That was dumb. Yeah. I'll mail you my new number, promise. On the other hand, my phone wasn't locked and anyone could find it. That really bothers me. I don't want people searching it. Those are only traces of an old life, an old me I can't even recognize anymore. And then Alice replies, hey Sam, I'm glad you're able to gather your courage and leave to rebuild your life. Even if I'll be very far from now on, you can still count on me when things go wrong. And university doesn't take forever, and you can travel, guys. You know, you even have a motorbike. So just visit each other. Don't worry about your phone, most likely someone will find it, erase all the data and keep the phone for themselves. After all, it's still an almost brand new phone. If it's someone with good intentions, they want to look around a bit to return it to its owner, and when they look around, I'm sure they understand the reasons you left. And will decide to erase all your data, to erase every trace of your escape. Yeah, I had the thought maybe we could mail it to him or her, but I suppose that is the last thing we're going to do. We get a new phone and we erase the data. Email is synchronized anyway, so we're not deleting that. So we go to settings and we do this. And now we finish the game. Now I let the credits roll, and afterwards I start a new game and try to erase the data from the start, don't read anything, and look what happens. That's probably possible. So, just a moment. So, since this wasn't a more or less AA or AAA game like Metro, credits are a lot shorter, and then we click on restart the game. You just found out the phone. Find out the truth. Yeah, that we did. This is 4 messages from Dad. Did we already get it before? Yeah, then this. Okay, I think that's how it started. Yeah, and then we got another achievement. We erased the phone starter without looking. Yeah, okay, of course. Well then, that is the end of the game. We got basically both endings. I don't think there's anything more left here. So, have a nice day and goodbye.